It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This is taken in at the 13. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Darius Slay with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century. And it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
LeBron, Sam left. Go, LeBron. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Connecting with his back here. Swift. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott opening with a pass. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Zay Frazier has it.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
What is up?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling. Like a great boxer, you never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
1st down throw by Williams. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action now for Prescott. He lofts it deep right side. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. The 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams set to pass. They'll set up the screen. Here's a Dunte. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Blue, 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 blue.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready, sir.
First down, Williams. And he'll score Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears break the tie here in the first. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown! Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for our Bears.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. First and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-point lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Hey, 47. Hey, kill.
Dak now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At their 49-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Lions chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Volunteer.
First down, here's Swift. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he stopped at the line, no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, Williams. Chased out to his right. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. Here's Williams. His running back catches it downfield. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Lions, 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yeah! There we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
For big yards on the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Got a man. Loveland has it. Space past the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams to throw. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10.
To the air yet again, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again on second, Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt they're going to say at the 5-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Williams again. Pass it down close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Romaduze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play action, Prescott. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down, Lions.
Dak now from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Loose slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Spins out of 1 stop. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready to go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready to go.
Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He's going deep this time. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the pistol, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go, 46, 40. Yeah! Here we go, 40. All right, hey. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. All right, hey.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go.
From the 21. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Working quickly here.
Here we go, 46.
1st and 10, Prescott. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that Finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Williams on first down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions have some new life in the fourth. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. To the races, middle of the field. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Gonna run here. Kyle Monunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams will look to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Romadudze touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This taken from the 12. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Just about ready. First and 10.
Hey, kill! Yeah, there we go. I think.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yeah!
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the red zone now. Screen here for Gibbs. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Yeah. Clears out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more. Don't I pack, this ain't, I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This fire air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her, I woke